Chase Bank can be absolutely ridiculous to bank and borrow with, especially when you're trying to get in the door with them for a long-term relationship. They are extremely stringent when it comes to assessing you for banking relationships and extremely stringent when it comes to assessing you for borrowing relationships, when it comes to lending you money, credit cards in particular, and on down the line. I want to give you insight, relatively simple, but kind of hidden or lesser understood strategies that you can use to simplify the process of getting in with them on the borrowing side in this particular conversation, okay? So when you're applying for credit cards on the personal side, how do you get in with Chase Bank without going through as much hassle and headache, and strategize it in a way where they actually come to you for that relationship? So I'm gonna give it to you if you are new to Chase Bank or thinking about going to Chase Bank, and I'm gonna give you a strategy if you're already existing with Chase Bank that you can use to improve your odds of getting approved for credit cards and expanding that relationship with them with probably less of a headache. So stay to the end of the video. Chase Bank is not an entry-level bank. I've said that multiple times, and I'm kind of covering a series on them at this point in time, so I'm gonna say it many more times in the future. Chase Bank is not one of those banks that you can set up these external data points with and run these backdoor plays and get in with and get access to a good amount of capital or high limit credit cards. They're not entry-level and they're proud of it. They are going to screen you across every metric data aggregator they possibly can when they're assessing you for borrowing, especially around credit cards and things of that nature. So something important that you have to keep in mind is you got to show Chase Bank some skin first. And what do I mean by showing them some skin? You need to demonstrate some kind of financial behavior that they can lean on to assess you as a future client to do more business with. What that basically means is Chase Bank is going to need to be able to see your financial prudence and responsibility, and they need to see it for a period of time. So what feature or features can you be using that Chase Bank offers that are soft, pretty easy and simple to use or set up that can get you in the door and maybe even entice them to invite you in for more of a relationship? One of the number one features that you can use is their credit journey feature. You can get access to credit journey online in many cases if you're a US citizen with a social security number. This is for US based citizens, or if you're an immigrant with a social security number, this will work for you. Credit journey is going to be credit monitoring through Experian that will give you your Vantage 3.0 score as well as identity monitoring and protection. Chase Bank actually is well integrated with Credit Journey, meaning that they have an offer section in Credit Journey. Soon as they're able to pull up your reports, if there's enough data there, they will immediately start to give you offers based on your credit report for pre-qualifications and, more importantly, pre-approvals. So there's a very good chance if you're pre-approved with them that you have a chance of getting approved. Now, it's not flawless. There's other data metrics that they're very heavy on that if you don't have it, you can still get denied. But again, the goal is just to find simple, headache-free ways to get in with Chase Bank and entice them to start to want to do business with you and make offers to you. Credit Journey, again, is something if you're a non-customer or very early in on a relationship, you can set up for free in a matter of minutes and start getting offers from Chase Bank. I would even recommend, even if they're making offers, continue to bank with them or start banking with them and entice them for a few months before you try to pull a trigger. Do not try to rush into a relationship with them. Now, if you bank with Chase Bank already and have an extensive or long-standing relationship, you have Credit Journey activated, you've used it, and you still haven't noticed a big difference in results as far as getting offers on credit cards and other financial products they may be offering you, auto loans, etc. A new feature they rolled out that I know many of you may not be using yet or have heard of, Wealth Plan. This feature is basically going to be something that totals out, helps you to calculate your net worth. It also is a very good accountability tool because it'll help you set up your long-term goals. It'll assess and allow you to set up intermediate and long-term goals you have, anything from traveling goals, furthering your education or education for your kids, and home ownership goals, retirement goals. It allows you to put all of this in that tool, put your goal and ask you questions to gather data on you to help set up timelines, to help set up savings goals you might need to hit to reach those goals. It's just a big calculator that helps you assess what goals you have, the timeline you have for those goals, and what it's going to take financially for you to get to those goals, okay? They have a tool in there that allows you to set up external bank accounts and external assets. This can even be retirement accounts with other financial institutions. When you set this up, right, what they're able to do now is see other banking relationships you have. So even if you don't bank with Chase Bank for whatever reasons on a deep level, maybe you have a long-standing, deeper relationship with other financial institutions you haven't seen a need to break. You bank with Chase out of convenience or whatever the case may be, and you have deeper relationships with other institutions. This feature will allow you to hook those relationships up and give Chase Bank insight into your financial behavior elsewhere. This allows you to exercise relationship banking benefits without having to move that relationship over to Chase Bank. You see what I'm saying? So this wealth plan tool that should be under your plan and track section in your mobile app, you need to activate it and set up as many other banking relationships and retirement accounts you have elsewhere with Chase. It's a little intrusive. If you got kind of privacy perspectives on this, you got to do what you got to do to try to get where you're trying to go. And if you're the kind of person that has a problem with, giving that much information in one platform, this might not be for you. But those of you who are willing to give up a little bit of your privacy to get access to more capital to grow your finances overall, you're willing to make that sacrifice, this tool can work really well for you. Because again, so you integrate those accounts. Chase Bank now gives you your net worth. It helps do all these calculations for you. Very convenient, nice tool. So you using this feature now allows Chase Bank to say, okay, well, they only have this small deposit relationship with us or small lending relationship with us, but they have a 5-6 figure or beyond relationship with other institutions that they've been managing very well for quite some time. You're going to be signing up for terms and conditions when you activate this feature that allows Chase Bank to monitor all of that. And that's going to kick the door down for Chase to be like, okay, I like what I see over here now. Or you don't just have a couple $1,000s with us. You got $25, $50, $75, $100, $150, $200,000 over here with these other institutions in deposit and retirement accounts, and you've been managing them quite well for years. Now Chase Bank is enticed to get more of your business because they have more skin in the game. They see more financial behavior. This is why I promote being your own underwriter first. This is why I promote being one bank at a time focused. Because when you understand and get into the weeds of how these banks work, especially the ones that have this technology and infrastructure to monitor you across different spectrums, this is going to be a very effective way for you to not have to move a bunch of other banking relationships and still get a monster set of offers, higher approvals, more frequent approvals, and higher limits earlier with less underwriting headache with a major institution like Chase Bank. Comment down below and let me know your banking relationship with Chase Bank. Let me know if these features I laid out for you are new and you haven't used them yet and you're excited to check them out and what results you may have gotten. And let me know if you've done these things already and you've used them and you have noticed a difference in Chase Bank making offers to you. Obviously, you need the financials to make this appealing, but if you have it, it's work. Comment down below. If you haven't and you want to exercise it, comment down below. All my pioneers, welcome back. To my new viewers, welcome in. I want each of you to stay focused, stay in motion. I'll see y'all soon.